Well, as we warm up too, in response to all the activity starting to happen out to the west, two big picture shows you we pretty much got high pressure. That system down to the south towards Texas, that's going to stay to the south. It's going to lift north. We will get some cloud cover from that probably tomorrow afternoon, but that's about it. And the one that's for next week really isn't the one in the Pacific Northwest. It's the one that's offshore that's going to be developing and heading towards the southwest part of the U.S. And then that'll lift up as we go to next week. So active out there, they could use the snow. They're going to get it. We'll get the precipitation come back in the forecast about the middle of next week. It'll get active and it'll actually get colder too, as you would expect. We're still in the middle of November. Now we still got record high temperatures possible tomorrow. It's getting more and more likely that it's actually for today. There's the ones. We're looking at 55 too, potentially for La Crosse and Eau Claire. It's in striking distance, or we might top at 2. Right now it looks like it's a good bet that we probably get 2 of them tomorrow. As we go into Sunday, that's less likely, not because it's going to be warm. It's just the record highs now jump up. 1921 was a pretty abnormal year to see 65 here for the record high, so that's probably not going to be in jeopardy. Neither is Eau Claire. You see the temperature comes down a little bit. We have a little bit more cloud cover and a change in wind direction a little bit. It'll still be warm, but maybe not quite as warm as we saw for Saturday. And Monday, likely the warmest day, I think, for a lot of the area. Could get 60 for La Crosse, definitely in the 50s for Eau Claire. La Crosse got an opportunity for another record. We'll see if Eau Claire does or not. Cloud cover will play a role in that. As you wake up tomorrow morning, we're going to have pretty much temperatures mild for this time of year. Some areas could get in the upper teens, but quite a drop too. With the dry air, you're going from to the low 20s at some places. You're going all the way to the mid 50s, so a pretty good spread just to the dry atmosphere. The fog potential is there, but it's mainly where areas still have a snowpack or close to it, given the moisture that's being added to the atmosphere due to melting. Tomorrow, a lot of 50s, potentially upper 50s for some area. Cloud cover a little bit in the morning, some high clouds in the afternoon. And then Sunday, there's a lot more cloud cover going on, and I'll show you what's going on. So temperatures may actually be similar to Saturday or a few degrees down from Saturday just because of the clouds, but still well above average. We're still talking 20 degrees above average, just a degree or two difference. Monday, there's a real warm day, I think, just because we'll have plenty of sun in the afternoon before clouds increase Monday night. A lot of areas will probably get into the 60-degree mark or very close to it as you go further south. Then things begin to change after that. Now, mentioning the fog, you see a little bit here at 5 a.m. This area is here showing up. That is just fog or low clouds, and this is really where the area that still has a decent snowpack yet still that's melting. Over time, you'll see that kind of spread a little south, but by the time we get to 8 or 9, it pretty much pushes to the north. There's your high clouds that are going to be passing to the south overhead throughout the day as that system goes well south, but you can see that coming through. And then notice the low cloud cover beginning to push back into the area Saturday night as the winds begin to turn. And this is the cloud cover I was speaking above that might get us a little bit cooler for some areas for Sunday and a lot more clouds. Next week, Tuesday night, looks like rain. This transition then will happen some point Tuesday night into Wednesday, depending on location. We'll have to figure that out. I think further north you go, it's going to be more of a wintry mix Tuesday night into Wednesday. Further south you go, that transition may be Wednesday. We have a little bit of a pause or break, probably Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, that's when it's mixed to all snow, and I think accumulation is possible. We'll have to keep an eye, especially on Thursday night into Friday morning, as that would be the opportunity. So more to come on that, but otherwise, enjoy the very mild conditions in your record setting. And don't forget the overnight lows could be record setting, given we'll be barely getting under 40 degrees at many locations going into Monday and Tuesday. So, like I said, we mentioned last year at this point, we're in the 20s and negative numbers. So, we can't beat this year, I guess.
No, quite a warm spell right now. Thanks, Greg.